Shabbat shalom, everybody. And I kind of said this last week. This isn't a dream, it's real. And it's true, as I said last week, since December, I thought about what I would say to this congregation my first couple Shabbat tones. And first and foremost, I'm grateful, I'm thankful that I get to be your rabbi. Amen. But I want to begin with our incredible search committee, Bimichad, especially our search committee chairs. Laura Kuntz, she's upstairs. You made it. And Stephanie Rogers. Whenever you go on a callback, especially for a position like this, you try to nudge. You try to get some type of intel. What are one's chances? Travel schedules, the competition. So I noticed something especially with Stephanie Rogers. I'd ask her, how am I doing? Was my talk coherent? Her response, you're good. I would then ask her, so Woody and Laura, what are you guys doing the rest of the week? Anything more happening? Stephanie says, you're good. And I noticed something here. How was my teaching with the kiddos at the Chava Center or the JLC? The response, you're good. And then I really wanted to press her. It's remarkable. Did Oswald act alone? You're good. And finally, a question. I really wanted to see what she was going to say. This one could get me in trouble. How do you feel about the Chicago Bears stealing Ben Johnson to be their coach? You're good. For sure, I'm good and my family is good. As I enter in to the serious mode, I want to speak about something that may feel a little uncomfortable. Whenever a new rabbi joins a congregation, for our sake, two rabbis enter a congregation. There's excitement, there's energy, the novelty, and a world of possibility. And I recognize at the very same time, there also can be fear. Uncertainty, which I consider the most brutal feeling of the human condition. It's real. The anxiety, the stresses, and the quiet question beneath the surface. What will change? What will stay? What will this new chapter at BJBE look like? I understand this fear, because I know over the past few years, BJBE has gone through some transition. And I know there have been moments of uncertainty. I know there have been clergy changes and institutional questions, and in moments when the lay leadership were deeply concerned about the well-being of what I consider this remarkable synagogue. This is real. Change has always been part of the synagogue for more than 2,000 years. Communities have always navigated change. Leaders come, leaders go, rabbis come, and sometimes rabbis go. Circumstances change, Expectations shift, and life happens. But the Jewish people endure because the sacred center holds. And I want to repeat that for this congregation. We endure because this congregation held the center. This congregation, regardless of the transition, you held the base. You held the corpus. You held the soul of this congregation. And even of moments of uncertainty the past 3 years, all of you showed up. You showed up to pray. And last Saturday, I experienced my first Kol Shabbat, and I told Cantor Frost, I never wanted that service to end. You showed up to do mitzvot. You showed up to accompany the dead for burial. You showed up to provide meals. You showed up for members for moments of joy and adversity. You showed up to teach your grandchildren and grandchildren what Judaism should feel like. You kept living Jewish lives even when clergy transition was uncertain. And that tells me something very important. Before I ever arrived here, BJBE was already thriving. It was serious, loving, cutting-edge congregation devoted to God, devoted to Torah, and devoted to Israel. This is something that I am not bringing here. This is something that I am joining. And even though that synagogue life can feel like a roller coaster, the ups and downs, the moments of inspiration and the moments of frustration, we will continue to write this chapter. And I promise you, there will be ups and downs with me. I will not be perfect. No rabbi is, no leader is, and no human being is. But I can promise you this. I will strive every day to make real connections with the members of this congregation. I will strive to listen, not to respond, but to understand. I can't wait to learn your stories, your passions, your hopes, your concerns. I want to know about your families, what brings you happiness. I want to hear about your Jewish journey. And when life hurts, when that grief arrives, when illness comes, when loneliness is so unbearable, when tears fall, I will do my absolute best to catch those tears with you. This is what a sacred community is. And I believe with my whole heart, the best prescription of what I've called the October 8th Jew is mitzvot, mitzvot, and more mitzvot. After October 7th, so many of us woke up, realized that Jewish life can no longer be something passive. It can no longer be something theoretical. It had to be more than cultural. It had to be real. And so my answer to that is our obligation to live more Jewish lives. So we will continue to light more Shabbos candles. We will continue to inspire the next generation of young people coming to Shabbat services. We will make more Shabbat meals. We will visit people in the hospital. We will comfort the mourner. We will study Torah together. We will wrap tefillin together. We will do acts of chesed and show up for Israel unconditionally. Bringing more mitzvot into our lives, not fewer. And I also want to say something, and I hope that Jacqueline can share this with our preschool families. I promise you, as your senior rabbi, the amount of engagement, connection, joy, love, music, prayer that we will bring to our families and kiddos at the Chava Center will be remarkable. It's time we fortify that bridge to find the next future leaders of this institution. And I want to say something. For too long, too much of American Jewish life has focused only on the universal. And yes, in Judaism, some, not all, some aspects of Judaism do preach a universal message. We do care about the world. We fight for justice. We care about human dignity. We care for our neighbors. But Judaism is a religion of uniqueness. It's a religion of particularity, obligation with Torah, mitzvot. We have covenant, we have peoplehood. These are not universal terms, but the obligation we made at Sinai thousands of years ago. So in this rabbinate and in this synagogue, we are going to make more mitzvot central. Through music, through love, through study, through prayer, through showing up, through serious Jewish living. And above all, my mantra, through God, through Torah, and through Israel. I'm so grateful to be in this position, the position where Rabbi Shapiro, blessed memory, stood, and Rabbi Kadar stood. It's a little nervous following these two rabbinic giants, but I know I'm in good hands. From the bottom of my heart, I am so thrilled to be here. I'm not going anywhere. We are here for decades. I'm so thankful and grateful to be here. And I can't wait to build the next chapter of Jewish life with such a special congregation. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you.